There, this is
Kupiainen
and Timo Kotipelto from Stratovarius. When Timo Tolkki left the band, I phoned Jörgen, Jens and Lauri, and I asked them if they would like to continue making music with me. And I was very happy to hear that they really wanted to make some music. And we didn't have any idea if the band would be named as Stratovarius or something else. But since we've been touring, like I've been together with Jens and Jörg about 13 years in the band, so of course we have a very good relationship, and thus we just had this feeling that let's continue making some music. And then that was actually somewhere last May. Anyway, Lauri had a gig with Matthias together, and Tavassia Club. They were supporting this album called Guitar Heroes or something.
Yeah.
And then I remember that the next day Lauri phoned me and he told me that, hey, there was this one guy who had like awesome technique, very nice guy, the best playing abilities I've heard in years. And then I asked him, so what's his name? And then Lauri said, it's Matthias Kupiainen. And then I told Lauri that I met the guy, I somehow remember the name. And then I went to YouTube and I was checking out Matthias Kupiainen, and then there was this guy playing like all the crazy stuff. And everybody else in the band, we were completely blown away. What a brilliant guy. And then we had this idea that, okay, maybe he could replace Tolkki. And that was maybe after 3 weeks when I came to this same very studio to talk to Matthias, and we were chit-chatting about something else.
Something else, yeah. Something about, was it something like this former pop rock band, I think, what we produced here and stuff like that.
And then, then I asked him, this is not actually the reason why I came over, but would you like to join the band? And then it took maybe 2 seconds.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Why not? Sure, why not?
Let's have a try.
Yeah, and we didn't have any audition, or we didn't have any, we didn't ask people in the internet to send us some demos, because when this guy, when I heard this guy playing, it was like, he's to do it if he's willing to do it. And of course, some people might think that it's not so easy to replace Tolkki. Of course it's not. He's got a different playing style, and Timo, he's a brilliant guitar player. But this guy, he has what we need for the band: some new fresh energy, the technique, and especially the attitude. This guy has his feet on the ground, or on the floor right now.
Yeah.
And, early June, Lauri, Jens, Matthias and me, we drove to my old hometown called Lappeenranta, 400 kilometers north from Helsinki. I rented a cottage, and then we just went there, put the sauna on, started to drink some beer, and then we started to work. Of course the beer came later, but we was just,
sauna.
Yeah, and sauna came a bit later as well. We just, wanted to lay down some ideas, and we recorded a demo. Can't remember how many songs.
We had something like
8, 10?
No, we had complete something like, was it 14 songs? Because we had discussed this Deep Unknown was the latest song, so and that was demo 16.
True.
So we composed totally 16 songs, and 11 went to this album. No, 10 just went to the album. Yeah. So,
and I think this music camp, as we call it, I think it was very good for us to get to know this guy, but also to compose new music. And we had like basically just your computer stuff from this studio.
Yeah. And
just 2 hand microphones, and nothing special, but we just wanted to compose some music, and it was a nice experience. We got some stuff done. Okay, and then we started to rehearse with Jörg in the middle of August last year. He came to Finland, and then we rented this sort of house which is like outside of Helsinki. Well, it is still in Helsinki, but by the sea, where we've been rehearsing with Stratovarius in the past as well. And then we took the gear from your studio from 555.
Something like a basic digi design rack and some preamps and lots of microphones, and
then
that was the idea to do some basic recordings. there and maybe then move to the proper studio. But actually, the whole drums, what is heard in Polaris album, are recorded in Hestholmen.
Yeah, it's just we were rehearsing, and then also we were recording the drums, and then later we thought that the drum takes that we were recording there, they were so good that it didn't matter. It didn't make any sense to come to some other studios, because of course the sound wasn't that good because of the room and so on, but the feeling was good.
Horrible.
That was horrible. But then again, of course, in the studio you just put some samples on the snare and stuff like that, and especially on the kicks. Then when we rehearsed 3 weeks, then at the end we had once again this Finnish tradition sauna beer combination, and after killing a lot of mice, Jens did it, or the traps, of course. But anyway, then after 3 weeks, then we decided that we're gonna use the name Stratovarius, not before, and that was because when we heard how the songs sounded, and then we were like, what does it sound like? It sounds like Stratovarius. Then we thought, it doesn't make any sense to use some metal, Kings of Metal or something else for the for the band, because everybody would have always said that, hey, this is whatever metal and X Stratovarius, but they play Stratovarius, so basically they are Stratovarius.
Stratovarius of fire.
Exactly. So then we decided that, okay, now it doesn't make any sense to use any other name. But that was very late, August last year. Also, on the next tours, we probably gonna play some new countries, which we never did before, because not all the people on the past lineup wanted to play a lot of gigs. So this is a good thing about this lineup, because we really want to play for the people everywhere. So hopefully this works out, and it will be fun on the tour. I know it is. So welcome to the band.